The dancing queen himself, Curtis Pritchard. This is such a rogue question considering Ekin is literally behind the camera. Would you ever think about a proposal this year?
Why
just
have I
to
gone
break the
nervous?
ice? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
They're trying to hold you in there a little bit longer because something's happening on the outside that they don't want you to see. Maybe my other half is talking to someone and they don't want to see it, or maybe this, or maybe that.
Yeah.
They literally couldn't show half the stuff we did. I'm not even joking. The dress that Ekin was wearing, you could see everything. Actually, I'm going to give you a bit of insight as well. On the final night, I probably may get in trouble for saying this, to be fair.
Welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag. Today, we are joined by the dancing queen himself.
Stop it.
It is Curtis Pritchard. Yeah!
What an intro. Thank you.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it, mate. Loved
Thought
it.
of that all day.
I did think about wearing the outfit that I did the old dance challenge in Love Island in, you know, the big hat and the hot pants.
We
and
will get
everything.
to that, but that
Oh, no,
scarred
don't
me
say
for
you
life.
brought that.
You've actually got it. You've actually got it here. How are you? You good?
Yeah, good, to be fair. You may notice I've got a bit of a black eye.
I did notice that, yeah.
Yeah, boxing, sparring.
Sparring. I did think you look like you've been through the wars.
Yeah, I got a fight on the 16th of May, so just been drilling myself in boxing, a new career path now. From dancing to boxing. Yeah,
you really are a man of many talents.
Oh, stop it, mate. Thank you.
We start this pod off with a little vibe check. The colours.
I was going to say,
like
wow,
it?
there we
Got
go.
budget. So basically, I'm going to ask you some quick fire questions, okay?
Right on.
Just to
Why
just
have I
to
gone
break the
nervous?
ice. Don't be nervous.
Yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
nervous. It's nice.
Yeah.
So go-to dance routine. You know, I'm talking samba. I don't know any others.
Right, okay, good question, actually. I'm going to say go-to dance routine is either salsa or the robot type thing.
We will be
Always
doing that
do it.
afterwards.
Oh, yeah. That's why they said let's film a TikTok after.
That's what we're doing. Okay, bums or boobs?
Cracking question. I'm going to say, let's go boobs. Yes, Ekin is in the background watching.
Ekin is in the background, so we're going with boobs.
Yeah.
Love that. Death row meal.
Oh, do you want starters, main, and dessert? Oh, okay. So we're going to go for probably like a cheesy garlic bread start with a bit of ketchup. I mean, simple but delicious.
Okay.
Mains. I'm a burger guy. I love a bacon cheeseburger. Bit of sweet potato fries. Maybe a Wagyu burger as well if I'm feeling a little bit special.
Sweet potato fries for a death row meal.
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Still thinking of the body.
Yeah. I just think that, well, I wouldn't go that far, but I just think they taste a little bit nice. A bit of salt on there, some ketchup.
Fine.
And then dessert. It's going to have to be a couple of desserts.
Okay.
Right, I'll tell you why. So it's going to have to be jam, roly-poly and custard because it reminds me of my grandma.
Yeah, love.
And then also a strawberry trifle. None of that sherry trifle stuff. Don't put alcohol in food. I just don't think it works.
Strawberry trifle. Yeah. Rogue one for a
Yeah,
death
you
row
looked
meal.
at me very yeah.
Trifle?
Do you not like trifle?
What, with the jelly and the custard and the cream?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
And the sponge in it as well.
That's going to give me ultimate diarrhea.
Stop it.
I would
It's
not be doing that.
unbelievable, mate.
No, sorry, we're going to... Let's agree to disagree. I mean,
my
you're
heart.
dying, so you can eat what you want.
And
do you know
we'll
what I
go
mean?
for a sticky toffee pudding as well.
Oh, I fucking love a sticky toffee pudding.
But what ice cream do you go with it?
Just vanilla. I'm a vanilla
Like
girl.
your personality.
Okay. Starting off
I am
strong.
joking, yeah.
Dream dinner party lineup. Pick three. Dead or alive?
Okay, Dwayne Johnson,
Okay.
The Rock.
Yep.
Unbelievable. We're going to go Margot Robbie. Sorry, Ekin. Yeah. Yeah, and we're also going to go... I want to say between Michael Jackson or Kevin Hart.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Michael
100%.
Jackson.
We have a lot of
yeah.
questions. So
Yeah.
I would love that. Most famous person in your phone contacts.
Probably. I don't actually know. I don't know that many famous people. I'm gonna say probably like Ekin.
Obsessed with.
Like
I was about to say Ekin too. I'm obsessed. Ultimate red flag.
Bad hygiene.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Bad hygiene.
100%.
Definitely. You know, if you just bad hygiene.
Do you know what mine is?
What?
At a drive-through. This is more of a. I'm gay, obviously. So this is more of like a male on male thing. But if you're at a drive-through and you stutter with the order or you get nervous,
Really?
I'm like, be a man. It's a Big Mac meal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Medium with a Fanta. Come on, it's not.
No, I feel you.
Do you know what I mean?
Own your meal. If you know what you want, you dominate and you like it. Yeah.
It's all the hello. Can you hear me? I'm like, ugh. Anyway,
Can I have a Fanta, please? Yeah.
makes me literally shrivel inside. So life after Love Island, right?
Yes.
Had a bit of time to get back into normality now. So how's the response been? How's things been coming back?
I wouldn't say it's normality at the minute. To be fair, me and Ekin we've been all over the place. To be fair,
good.
She's been working in New York, so it's nice for me to fly out there and actually went out there with her. It was a little holiday for me.
Gorge.
She was working, so we've done our first, I'm going to say, work holiday together,
Okay,
which
nice.
is lovely. But
Nice.
bar that, we've just been. She's seen my family. I've met her family, met her brother. We went to the races together.
Oh,
so we finally
amazing.
introduced each other to the families and stuff. But bar that, it's been me boxing.
Right.
And Ekin just smashing all of her things. She's like got her Be Perfect stuff out there. She's got all of these other things. So we've just been going to each other's events and like following each other around. So
I love that. I love that you've met the families already as well.
Yeah, definitely. Ekin's mum's, she's great to be fair. She's just straight to the point. She's a realist. She's
That's
lovely.
good.
Yeah, got on with her really, really well.
Best way to be, isn't it?
Went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. The Lucky Cat, is it?
Yeah.
Lovely food.
Did you like it?
Nice place, yeah.
I've never been.
Gordon Ramsay was there as well.
You're
Yeah,
lying.
I got a bit nervous, so I didn't say hello to him.
Oh my God. I would have asked for a picture 100%. And I would have
wanted
been like,
to.
scream idiot sandwich at me in my face right now. For a TikTok. Do it.
Get 2 loaves of bread and do it to me. Just do it.
Sandwich me. Do you know what I mean? So, met families. This is such a rogue question considering Ekin is literally behind the camera. Would you ever think about a proposal this year, or is that not really?
No, not this year.
Wait, so hold on, because because I've seen the proposals to be like boyfriend, girlfriend, 'cause that's a big thing with the Love Islanders, isn't it? Have you done that yet?
Well, we did it in the villa, didn't we?
Fuck, you did. You did.
Yeah. So
Mega fan over here, don't even know.
Yeah, were
Fine.
you even watching?
So you did it in the villa, fine.
Yeah, so we did that. There's a reason why I wanted to do that. One, because I knew I was going to do it on the outside.
Yeah.
And two, I actually thought it'd be a lot more special in there and we'd remember it.
Yeah.
And it's caught on camera then.
So then you can always watch it back.
Exactly.
That's such
I
a
ain't
good
gonna
point,
lie.
actually.
These were actually thoughts that went through my head when I was thinking about it. I thought longevity. I thought actually it means I don't have to record it because I'm so bad at stuff like that.
True.
It's already done for me. And two, I'm going to ask her straight away when I get out anyway. So I thought Valentine's Day. My brother said, go on, Curtis, just do it. So I was like, sod it. I might as well do it.
Also, bit of a money saver too, do you know what I mean? All these people going out to Dubai, fucking like a billion roses.
Don't say that. Actually, I'll be listening to this. That wasn't the thought process.
Sorry, I'm really justifying that in the wrong way.
I am the finance guy. That was exactly why.
It's a good idea, good idea. Do you stay at Ekin's often? Because George keeps saying he sees you guys in the gym all the time. I've joined the gym and I've not seen you yet.
Yeah, so Ekin is Essex way and I'm Chiswick way, so we're quite far away, but we
Right.
do spend a lot of time at each other's. But the drive is it's like 2.5 hours in bad traffic. It's
So basically a long
nice,
distance
man.
relationate, really.
It really is, to be
That's what
fair.
it's like in
We're
London.
only at the other end of London. No, I always spend time at Ekin's, to be fair. It's nice.
Yeah.
Her place is a little bit cleaner than mine, so
Oh.
so yes.
I saw you do a little photo shoot as well at the sauna at David Lloyd's. Was it David Lloyd's?
Yes,
I saw
it
that.
was, yeah.
I was like, when I was in there, I was like, this is where it happened. This is where it happened.
The picture looked great though, didn't it?
The pictures were banging. The lighting was good. If I had a body like that, I would have done the same. But here we are.
What do you mean? You look great.
Mate, please. Because
In your clothes.
honestly, thank you. I had to get back to gym. I thought the love handles were handling. Summer creeps up so fast. I need to
Wait,
go.
how old did you say you are again? Now,
27.
Mate, it's all downhill from there.
Oh, fuck. And the,
telling you.
the metabolism's
yeah.
like that.
Grey hairs.
I'm in a relationship.
Coach,
The sheesh is being delivered every weekend. I can't win. I actually can't win. So right, on something, I was going to say serious. It's a serious question. I just wanted to ask you, because a lot of people obviously said online about the showmance rumours. And I want to say, what would you say to these people? Because obviously you're still together, so it's not. But what would you say to people that say that or make that up?
Yeah, it's a full-on showmance. You're right, guys. 1,000%.
We got
I think our
confirmation.
contract runs out in another 2 months or something, and then we'll end up breaking it up. I've sort of thought about how I'm going to do it already. No, it's not a showmance. It's all a load of rubbish. And people sometimes say like, oh, there is a set contract amount of time that they have to be together, this and that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I mean, I didn't read my contract, so I don't quite know. But I'll tell you right now, it's not in the contract.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So no, we're going good. We're fun. And people may think that because Ekin and I are very, I won't lie, we're quite dramatic sometimes. Quite like, I talk with my hands. I talk very...
Yeah.
charismatic. So
well, you walked a runway together as soon as you come out as well. Like you don't shy away from things, which I love.
I know, yeah, that was awesome to be
you're
fair.
so funny.
That was actually like a childhood dream moment as well.
Well, the fit, you killed it with the fit.
Oh,
the fits was so good.
Mate, unbelievable, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, I loved it. What actually happened? Did you literally did they ask you? Did you just...
So Ekin was meant to walk it, and I just thought, let's have some fun. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't blame you. You both look great.
But we were in the designer's outfit, so
it made sense.
Yes, we gate crashed it, but we did
in
it
a good way.
Yes,
in a good way. You know, you hear these rumors about people, especially on All Stars, and actually people going into the villa saying it's in their contract that they stay to the final. It's in their contract that they get with a certain person, whatever. Is that a load of bollocks? Because I'd really...
rubbish.
Yeah. I've always thought that, but you see it all the time.
No, because the great thing about Love Island is it's like it's an ever-evolving show, which basically means if you go on there and... sort of, let's just say maybe there is a bit of favoritism. They do like you, and let's say there isn't somebody in there for you.
Yeah.
But every time you go into that beach shot and you say, they ask you loads of questions in there. And if you are just honest and like, there isn't anyone in here for me, I'm just not feeling it. They'll be like, well, don't be afraid to try it with people. You know, like give it a chance.
Yeah.
But then they will actively look on the outside for somebody that you're asking for. Like if you go, I really want someone with blonde hair and there's no one with blonde hair in here, they'll actively look for that.
Okay.
So it's an ever evolving show. So they do try and find what you want to make it actually work.
Okay.
So they do actually have your back and try and help you out.
Yeah, that's good.
But and the thing is, they know how to talk to you to get stuff out of you as well. It's great.
Yeah. And how long are you in the beach hut when you do that? Like with the questioning, are you in there for a long time?
Changes.
Does it?
I'll tell you why it changes sometimes. One, there could be just loads of stuff that's gone on, so they've got to ask loads of questions. Or two, they're trying to hold you in there a little bit longer because something's happening on the outside that they don't want you to see. Different things like that. So they may ask you may think, why am I in here for so long? And then sometimes you think to yourself, oh, maybe my other half is talking to someone and they don't want to sit, or maybe this, or maybe that.
That would send me spiraling. I'd hate that. Well, it's reality TV, isn't it? Yeah. Did you go back into the villa with any form of game plan? And by game plan, I mean like, did you go in there like, I need love, I want love? Like that's the
actually, I'll say I did go in with a game plan. To be fair. My game plan was to be completely organic and be completely myself. I sort of knew all my stuff on the outside world was like lined up and good. Like I wasn't in any trouble. I wasn't doing this because I need this or I need that. I was actually like, I really enjoyed my first time. I'm now single. If I can find someone, it will be good. If not, I'm going to have 5 weeks possibly in the sun in South Africa. On an all-expensive paid holiday.
Winter holiday, do you know what I mean?
Thought, let's go and have some fun and do it. And then luckily I met Ekin, so it's nice.
And then you met Ekin. And you ended up in a love triangle situation in there. Did you ever
Our first date was a triangle, it was, with 3 other lads. It was a square, actually.
True. Very true. Did you foresee that happening? Because the producers always have a bit of a plan in place anyway, don't they? But
I think the public thought, I've not exactly watched it, but I think the public thought there was going to be a Amy Hart situation again.
Right.
So like a sort of like was going with one person and then swapped around and caused a lot of drama. No, Danielle was there. That whole situation happened, and it just made me realize that Ekin. It was weird because I was like sat on the beanbag sometimes, like with the boys, but I was like, oh, I'd normally be sat here with Ekin, and I felt a little bit lonely here and there sometimes. So I was a bit like, actually, all of these things are telling me no, Ekin is Ekin's the one that I'm going to be with. So yeah.
And speaking of Amy, like it's actually really sweet that it was so long ago and that happened, but I saw her interviewing you for the TikTok live. She obviously does the vodcast for Love Island. I was there with her. She's so complimentary about you, which I think is really sweet. Because some people have such beef, even like post show, and it lasts forever.
Amy and I, literally the day I came out of Love Island on that first one, I remember, or it was the day after, I remember calling her and we spoke straight away. And
that's good.
Because we said on the day, like in the actual villa when it happened and she left, we're like, we obviously on camera, we can't talk about everything that's happened. We couldn't. So we're like, we'll call straight away after and stuff. And she was like, don't worry, I am fine. So,
that's good.
And then I remember actually checking with the producers every single day.
Right.
I sort of like, I didn't leave the villa, but I went to the front door, spoke to the producers and was like, how's Amy doing?
Yeah.
Doing? Because I was heartbroken that I'd genuinely like broke her heart at that time. I mean, now she's
But you did
happily,
create one of the best Love Island
Stop it.
sounds on TikTok and best Love Island moments of all time.
You're making me sweat now.
And everyone still quotes the coffees and I was coming here to tell you I loved you. So, you know, if anything, you really did create a masterpiece, even though you broke a heart.
I watched them back. I can't believe how straight-faced I was when I said that.
Curtis, it was hilarious.
That was savage.
It was fucking
Brutal,
hilarious.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was obvious. It was brutal, but it was great telly. We need more of that back, you know, like that type of telly.
There were such real moments as well. That's what, because
Yeah.
I think the best moments are when you're not trying to act or create something. You are just, I genuinely was saying what I meant at the time. And like the coffee situation was, I genuinely actually wanted to get up to make people coffee.
I know, bless you. You were just trying to do a good thing and everyone was roasting you. Poor
Last
guy.
time I do that.
So the heart rate challenge. I actually watched this with India and Amy live, right? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
It was borderline soft porn. Okay.
Yo, I'm surprised they could show half of it.
I just want to know, like, everything about that whole experience. From what I can gather from the other islanders, Scott had just left, hadn't he? So everyone kind of needed a bit of a joyous moment.
I don't know if that was meant to be that night, that challenge.
Right.
I think because of the whole situation of what happened with Scott leaving, I think they were like, exactly what you just said. We need something to send these guys wild in a good way.
And then... So I think
I'm just happy the girls went first, put it like that.
Yeah.
Because I got to see what Ekin did. And then I was like, all right, the doors are open, baby. Let's go wild.
Did you oil yourself up?
Yeah.
And you slid on your knees. How were your knees?
Scarred.
It looked like it hurt, Curtis.
Yo, if I get my knee out now, I think,
like,
see that white patch?
Yeah.
That's the scar.
It looked like skin was coming off.
Oh, no, it was. I thought I had to get the Medicin and everything. There's a picture of me sat after it with 2 plasters on my knee, just like, sat there like sad.
It lasted a long time as well, as a viewer. Was it as long like, honestly?
It felt quicker.
It felt quicker.
It felt quick.
Okay.
Yeah. It felt quick. When to be fair, Ekin's was quite long. I just wish they never showed this. I wish they showed, who was the guy that was sat next to me? Ekin's in the background. Ekin, who was the guy that you put in between your breasts and was sat next to me? Ron, that was it, yes. Sorry, Ron. I do love you, mate. Went a bit brain dead then. But God, that's awkward, isn't it? Sorry, Ron, I do love you, man. But oh my God, what you should have seen was Ron's face. Ekin pulled his head in between her breasts, shook him around, and that kid was like a kid at Christmas. I've never seen someone's eyes light up so much. It was like he'd never seen a pair of boobs in his life or anything. It was phenomenal.
To be honest, he didn't have much luck in there, so he was probably just more than happy to have a moment, you know?
Comment. That was the first bit of connection with a girl he had, I think, in 2 weeks.
Bless him. It was mental. Has anyone, like, you know, when you met family afterwards, Ekin's family, has anyone spoken to you about it and said that heart race challenge, or has it kind of gone under the radar? Because it shouldn't have.
No, it's gone under the radar with the families. Yeah.
Okay, good. No one wants to bring it up at the table over a roast.
Yeah.
Absolutely mental. That's one for the history books. And yeah, you guys, what you did on camera was just crazy.
They literally couldn't show half the stuff we did. I'm not even joking. The dress that Ekin was wearing, you could see everything. They had to change the camera angles. I mean, her whole lunch, breakfast, and dinner was on show for the boys. It was wild.
Me and India, I was screaming at top of lungs. I thought, I can't believe this is happening, but it was phenomenal telly.
I think
you
I
were the
just
best
scared
by a
the
country
girls.
mile. Yeah,
I just scared them all. That was
they were just all like recoiled, like the whole time. Phenomenal. What has been your favourite moment from your entire Love Island journey? So I'm talking from before and All Stars as well. Like, what's been your favourite moment?
You know what? I'm going to say my favourite moment is actually coming into the All Stars villa.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Because I had to do the first one to be able to enter the All Stars one, because you have to have done a Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first one was a great, I don't want to say learning curve, but a great experience. And I was just at a younger point and a different point in my life.
Yeah.
This one, I genuinely just felt super grounded and just great going into it.
Sure.
And because it was a whole new experience, and now that I've left, like, with Ekin and stuff, and we're smashing it, like, I'm going to say my favourite part was coming into the villa.
You also had
that whole experience.
You had so many people like online and even like my girls from school in the group chat being like, why is Curtis kind of fit now?
Bit of a glow up.
Everyone was like, where has this man been? What the fuck? And it was everywhere. I bet you came out and were like, yeah.
Yeah, I was literally, so I did a tour and then panto just before Love Island.
Right.
So it worked wonders for me because I was getting in shape for tour.
Okay.
And then I was smashing the gym at the same time. I was in the best shape of my life. Even I had to watch the first episode back because I was shocked how I looked. I am not even joking.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I watched it, I saw a clip and I was like, fuck.
You look wham. Everyone was like, what the fuck has happened to this man? Do you know what I mean?
like that as well. I was like, what happened to Curtis?
Well, I love that for you. Good for you. Good for you.
So I'm trying to get back into that shape now because let's just say a couple of takeaways on the outside as
trust me, should we go gym together? Because fuck me, I'm
then
struggling.
sheesh for a takeaway out there.
It's so close to the gym. It's on the way home. Does Maya Jama make you nervous? And by this, I mean, like, when I've met her, she makes me want to shit myself. She's so pretty. Like, is that, when she walks into the villa, sorry, Ekin, it's like, it's not the aura, you know what I mean?
What's a way to describe it? She makes me want to shit myself.
She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful.
To be fair, she didn't make me feel nervous. And I think because you're coming into some like quite nervous atmosphere anyway.
True.
You're coming into like the villa, so I think you're more overthinking that than Jama, to be fair. I think it was actually quite nice just to walk in and see her there straight away, actually.
Yeah.
Coming into the villa as the first person.
Sure.
And she's lovely.
She's so lovely.
She's easy to be around as well. Yeah.
I could see you and Ekin like co-hosting a Love Island special somewhere. It's in some, you know.
Well, you've heard it here first. Yeah.
Someday. Just put that into the universe. I can see it.
Would be cool, to be fair. Oh, actually, I'm going to give you a bit of insight as well. On the final night, I probably may get in trouble for saying this, to be fair. Maya, your legend, love you to bits. But it wasn't her bottle of tequila that she offered us. We found a bottle of tequila. Right. Thank you, Maya. And we ended up getting quite drunk on the end of the final. Just doing shots of tequila. None of the producers knew. None of anyone knew.
It's got to be done, though, because you guys, it's one drink a night, isn't it? Is it the same in All Stars, too?
Drinks, yeah, but there has to be a certain time limit in between each drinks. Insurance reasons.
Oh, bring it back when everyone could have a
smoking, drinking,
and get in the hot tub. I miss those days. The KD and Scott days, you know.
They just wanted to make it more PG to bring a bigger audience to it. That's the reason. But yeah,
I know. Honestly, today's kids would not know what hit them if they watched that back now. You know,
wouldn't,
like they'd simply pass away.
I think that's what that got Scott as well, because I think Scott, from doing the first time that he done it to this time.
Oh, actually, that's so fair.
So different for him.
Yeah,
and I think he just didn't click with it 100%.
I know.
It's a different point of his life as well. He's got all his businesses and doing this and that on the outside. It
was actually well emotional. Everyone was crying in the room when we were watching that episode.
It was a big part of the villa, Scott was.
Yeah,
when he went, it was a bit like, wow.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was going to be in there for the long run. I just thought a big part of the villa. He's going to be there for ages. Yeah. And boom, gone.
I know a couple of people that are going to be flown out as a bombshell for him. And I was like, well, I wonder how that would have. Really? I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm intrigued.
Have you stayed in touch with many of the castmates from All Stars? Because I saw some pickies of everyone having drinks on a rooftop fairly recently, but I can't remember if you was there. Like, do you meet up? What's the situation?
We all did. We did one little, which I think we sort of didn't have to, but sort of had to do, which was like all the finalists met up and we had all of the brand sponsors of Love Island.
Oh, okay.
They had like fans come and stuff, like prize winners, and we all had a drink, had a meal, and yada 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 all together. But bar that, I'm not going to lie, I've messaged a couple of them, but I've really been focused on a few things. And then as soon as this thing is finished, I'm going to try and catch up with all of them. But like Naz, Chug's been messaging them, Luca been messaging him, Casey's been messaging him and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
And Omar as well, legend.
Because when Harriet was on here with Ronnie, I'm mentioning him again, honestly, fucking might as well bleep this. I'm not giving him free promo. She went, babe, you come in Sheesh Wednesdays? And I went, what do you mean? And she was like, it's the thing. And I was like, what thing? And she was like, yeah, all the Islanders go to Sheesh on a Wednesday. And I thought, what?
I'm just thinking, where's my invite?
I was like,
how have I been knocked off this list?
Babe, come. Sheesh Wednesdays. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I would 100% be there. So that's why I asked.
Go with a name tag for me, please. Yeah.
And so, would you do any other reality TV?
Bastards, as if I wasn't invited to that.
I know. Right, so campaigning for Curtis and Ekin to go to Sheesh Wednesdays. Next Wednesday we'll go. So reality TV. Would you do any more shows this year? I was interested to find out.
I would do, to be fair. Big Brother's always... I've never been right. I'll be truthful, because sometimes people say, "Oh, I love this program just to try and get onto it."
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I've not watched Big Brother that much at all, really. I don't know much about it, but it does intrigue me to perhaps maybe do that show, just because it's a very immersive vibe. Don't know if I'd love it or hate it. So it
Well, you have the perfect
me.
person to ask.
Yeah.
Ekin just forgot. Oh,
yeah, we won't go down that route. Yeah. Or also, I'm a celeb. Would love to do the Bush Tucker trials, see what they're like.
You would love.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I like to like test things and try it.
What, push the boundaries and stuff?
Yeah, just to see if I can do it. Because when you watch it on TV and you're like, oh, that'd be easy. Or even if it's like a game
I've
show.
never done that.
Have you not?
I've never watched I'm a Celeb and go, oh yeah, eating an animal's asshole. Easy. No, I could not think of anything worse.
No comment. Yeah.
Stop that. Okay, fine. So like Big Brother, obviously Dance on Ice has gone now, isn't it? RIP. I also
that would have been a good one to do though as well.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know if I would have had an advantage or not because I'm a dancer.
Tasha did Strictly. You know what I mean? Not in a. It's kind of like I feel like you can. It's a different skill set, isn't it? Really, but you'd be more like you'd be way better than me. I've got no coordination, none of that.
I think top half would be better than you. Don't know about the skating part. That's the only thing.
I'm actually all right. Right, fun fact. I can say it now because it's not on anymore. I had an audition for Dance on Ice, right?
Stop it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Well, tell me.
Right,
bring
wait
it,
for
baby. Bring it.
So this was after Gogglebox. I had this audition and I turned up. So funny because no one knows who the fuck I am. And they brought out this umbrella to cover me from press. And I thought, baby, put the umbrella down because no one's asking. So then we get in there, have the chat. And then they're like, it's time for you to go on the ice. And I'd practiced a couple times at like a local ice rink, which obviously might have looked bait at the time. But the ice is really rough in a public skating rink. Like you can get grip quite easily. This was like clean ice, which I'd never seen before. They hose it and then freeze it again, right?
Fresh.
I fucking was like Bambi. She asked
that
me.
actually makes a difference then.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's wild. And then I was with Karen, the skate coach, who's the nicest woman ever. And at the end, she just said to me, "You've made me laugh the most out of anyone today." And I thought, you have not got that. Even stand up.
That is, he ain't got this.
Yeah, so I didn't get it, obviously. But it was a fun thing to do.
See, now that's annoying because you would have been an incredible personality and you would have seen an incredible journey with you then on there.
Potentially a
because
journey.
if you were perhaps not the best on the ice, we would have seen some big journey and I would have liked to have watched that.
Thank you. Well, Gemma Collins
not
went
someone
through
that's
that
just amazing straight away and falls through the ice.
Yeah, I would have been fucking dog shit. So, but there's time. We don't know what's going to happen in future. They've also got Celebrity Traitors coming out.
Oh, Traitors is a good one.
And I thought about you and I thought, oh my God, that'd be such a good one.
See, I wonder if I'd be good or bad at that because I don't tend to really lie and I think I'm quite trusting. But yeah,
the sweat.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm panicking now.
But I feel like it's the dream show, innit? Because you're kind of like tested on every level. Actually, fucking, we've got like the queen of every show. I'm talking about shows and she's behind the camera.
I was going to say, that one over there in the corner's done them all.
So any show that you do next, you can just get like, unfair advantage. Come on, you're getting a training session before.
Fortunately, she didn't win that one though, but yeah.
I know, it's a hard one to win though, the Traitors. My thing with the Traitors is you've got to be shit at it to win because you're so shit that then everyone doesn't see you as a threat because all your guesses are wrong and then they just make it to the final by default. Yeah. That's literally happened for like 2 of the UK series now. That sounds mean. I'm not saying, but they have been shit.
Well, they just literally play through that middle then, don't they?
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, they ain't they're a faithful because they've got no idea what's going on. But then you make it to the end, so.
And it's like, suckers.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Right, next segment's called the messy bag. Oh yeah, they're like,
I love this, man. This is fun.
I've only got 3 colours though. Need to upgrade. So this is called Who's Punching All-Stars Edition, right? So I'm going to go through the couples in your cast. This is, by the way, just very like light-hearted, very fun. Doesn't have to be serious. Of who you think is punching in the couples, right? In the final. So I've got yourself and Ekin. Who's punching?
Definitely Ekin's punching, I gotta say it. No, I'm joking. She's in the background there.
Bye.
No, I'm punching. Yeah, Ekin's, she's an attractive woman. Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Okay. Lot of sexual tension in this room right now.
You don't mind just cutting the cameras to even for 5
I'm scared. Gabby and Casey, who's punching?
Case, you're punching, mate. Sorry, Case, bro.
And they're not official yet, are they?
I don't think so.
I'm waiting for that proposal. I'm waiting for that. We'll see.
Isn't everyone? I'm joking. Well, actually, I mean, you just brought it up, so clearly everyone is. So yeah,
I can't lie. I've seen a lot of TikToks about it. So Harriet and Ronnie.
They'll do it in their own time, though, whenever it happens. Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure.
But this is the thing.
fans.
There is so much pressure, and actually, it shouldn't be like this in a way because yes, you've done a program together, but sometimes people don't ask people to be the boyfriend and girlfriend for months, like in the real world. Just because you've done a program, yes, you get to know each other really well, but people do move at different speeds, so each to their own.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel
what
like
are you going to ask her, mate?
But like with Love Island, they say that like one day is like a week. Is that true?
Yeah, only because you don't have your phone and all you can do is literally talk to each other about everything. You don't have any distractions from the outside world. You are literally in conversation about everything 24/7.
Do you get bored? No. Okay, cool.
There was one day where I thought to myself, this is dragging. But that was only one moment.
Yeah.
That was only one
When
moment.
I spoke to Chloe Barrow, she was like, I just used to sit in the shower and cry some days. And I was like, fair, I'd do the same.
The bathrooms where you'll go to cry because there's a security camera in there, but they don't obviously view that, so it's the place where you can get a bit of peace.
The place to cry.
Yeah.
Harriet and Ronnie, who's punching?
I am gonna say, Ronnie, mate, you're punching.
No, Ronnie. I love Ronnie.
Nah, I said that. I love Ronnie. Harriet, you're punching.
I actually, before I got asked for my like predictions, by my like publicist before everyone went in, and I said in the interview, I think Ronnie's like the most charismatic man I've ever met, and they made that like the headline of an article. And Ronnie said that he was in the holding thing, got onto a phone, and it was like Joe Bagg says Ronnie, and I was like, big fan of Ronnie.
He won over all the women as well. How he was treating Harriet as well.
He
treated her like a absolute princess. He did everything for her. Waited on a hand and foot.
Yeah, we love that for him. He's a good guy. Catherine and Omar, who's punching?
Oh, good looking couple.
It is a good looking couple.
Omar's a good looking guy. Catherine's a good looking girl.
Yeah.
Omar, you punching, mate. Sorry, bro. Love you to bits.
Are they still together?
No, I don't think they are now. Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. Oh, they were never officially a couple?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, fine.
I don't
So
know
just
if they
separated
are
off.
or
So
not. Yeah.
fair enough.
I just have friends, yeah.
Elmer and Sammy, who's punching?
Who?
No. Grace and Luca. Look, I was nervous about asking that one as it was.
That's why I said it. I could see your face there.
I was like, do I
I'm
skip
joking.
this one?
Sammy, you're punching, mate.
Yeah. Okay, fine. And how, you had that disagreement by the paddle court or by the tennis court on the show. Have you spoken to Sammy since?
So we went to that rooftop drinks
fine,
thing.
She spoke
to him since, yeah.
And everything's fine.
Yeah, it's such a... On the bigger picture of the world that we live in, I mean, it's a thing. I ain't got time to hold a grudge, mate. Yeah.
It was random, and I feel like I felt like I was watching an episode of Towie. That episode, I left and thought, "What on earth is going on here?"
As Elma said to me in there, or said to the girls, I didn't see him for 5 years after the first one, and I'll never see him again. Well, we haven't seen each other since, so yeah.
You guys, different game in their different world.
No, it is as well. It is a different.
It is.
You're with people that perhaps you wouldn't normally be with, and so if you make friends, and sometimes. You just make acquaintances. It is what it is.
Well, if you're going to treat it like work, you're never going to like everyone at work, are you, realistically?
Yeah.
So, no, I get that. Grace and Luca, who's punching?
You know what? Grace is a very attractive one. Luca is a good-looking lad. I've got to give it to him. He's got that like...
He is good-looking.
He is... Luca, you're punching, mate, but I think that's a close one there.
Fine, a close one.
That is, yeah.
I also want to clear this up because everyone online thinks I have beef with Luca, and I just want to say I literally don't.
Hang on, before you were saying you hated him. No, I'm just...
Shut the fuck
He
up.
did not, he did not. He did,
Mate,
he did
what?
not at all.
No, I did not. What, essentially, when he was on his first series, and I think I love Tash, like I knew Tash before.
Yeah.
And then I think he had like a bit of a thing with Tash basically, and I had the podcast at that point, and I was like, I don't agree with how he spoke to Tash. But there's... Yeah, and I love Tash. And I feel like there's this weird online thing where everyone's like, he'll never get Luca on because he hates him. I'm like, look, babe, the seat's open.
Yeah, you say one thing, though, in this day, and that's it.
Yeah. They clip it and they do whatever.
Well, I think Luca had a big journey from his first one to his second series, though, as well.
Yeah, I think so, too. And I think also you could tell he was a bit shaky and nervous at the start of this All-Stars. I think he was just like, fuck, I'm back. Like, this is a lot. But I think he came across really well.
And I don't think he wanted to... I do think like his previous relationship, I don't want to speak for him and stuff, so I'm not going to say too much, but I do think his previous relationship, it wasn't the best breakup and stuff.
Sure.
So I think it hurt him a little bit. So he just needed to take a bit of time to open back up and get into that vibe really.
For sure. And Grace, like him and Grace were really into each other, which I thought was
Are they
nice.
in New York or something now as well? I think, or I just.
I know I'm a fan, but I'm not.
There seems to be blooming everywhere.
Everyone's everywhere. The Love Islanders are taking the world by storm. So the final segment we have is called the goodie bag, and I've actually got a gift for you. Oh, I'm gonna go grab it.
Now I'm actually a little. What is this?
You're gonna actually laugh because this is just shit that I have in my house.
You keeping that in? Please keep that. That's class.
We'll keep it in. So,
do you want me to hold my hands up?
if you open your eyes, so I know. Actually, no. Let me preface this. Right. So, I know that with relationships, you know, things can get a bit boring quite quickly, and you want to spice things up. You know.
Where have you been? Van Summers. Or the brands are
However,
available.
after your heart rate challenge, I don't think that's the case for you guys. But anyway, so I've got you some Adultopoly. So this is like for a fun. You can open your eyes now.
That sounds like I'm sleeping here.
So this is Adultopoly. So this is like something you can play, you know, on a weekend if you've got a night in.
Yo.
You know, take away in front of you, spice things up. And then I've also got you a candle that says, when this candle is lit, give me that dick. So you can like give that to Ekin can then light that whenever you want. And I thought,
has anyone got a lighter?
oh my God. Oh,
Ekin? Yeah.
so yeah, these are for you guys. I just thought, you know.
You know what? You're legend, mate.
That's okay.
I actually.
That's right.
That's sick.
See, I've never played it myself. Play it tonight. Oh my God, not we need it.
That's
yeah, I've never actually played it myself. Is it as spicy? Oh my God, no, join us.
Yeah.
I'll join you for the takeaway and then I'll leave when the ball comes out. Because you know me, love a takeaway.
Thanks for that, mate.
That's okay. All good. So, we were talking beforehand, but just quickly. So, I was going to ask what's next. You've got your Misfits fight.
Yeah, 16th of May, that is. So
Yeah, in Derby.
In Derby, yeah.
Okay.
And then, can I even say all this other thing? Has it been released yet?
You
Well,
can
I mean, I always
tease
do
anything.
panto at the end of the year, so I'll be doing a pantomime again.
Okay.
I don't quite know which one just yet, but I'll be doing a panto again. We're pretty much about to sign it and stuff.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
So, Panto, the Misfits, and then
Finance as well, big thing.
Yes.
Fint Invest. So we're just updating and doing a load of new things on that as well. So
because you do a pod with AJ, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So everything's just on hold at the minute because we're just we're updating and bringing a load of new stuff out and just sort of reviving it all, and then we'll launch it out all again very soon. So yeah, hopefully in the next month or so.
Love that.
Yeah.
Plug it. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been so nice to chat to you.
Hey, and you. It's been good.
I've wanted you on for ages, so I'm so glad we did this. And enjoy your gifts. And hopefully I will see you at the gym.
Yes, you will. Yeah, come to the boxing as well if you want a ticket. I'll get you a ticket,
please.
mate.
I want to dress up. Ekin, you going? We'll dress up together. There and Sheesh, and we'll hold signs.
Yeah,
do people do that?
Yeah, mate, it's going to be a massive fight as well because it was meant to be two different fights and they've been brought together now. So the card's like massive.
Do you need a ring girl? I look good in drag.
You know what? We can work something out, mate. Yeah. Yo, that would be unbelievable.
I'm so happy to do it. I've always
Have you done drag?
I'll show you the pictures afterwards. You're going to love it.
I
Thank you.
Once. Yeah, I could picture you as you'd be great in drag too.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a pod in drag actually soon.
I did Priscilla Queen of the Desert many years ago.
Yeah,
so that was all drag and everything. Yeah.
See, that's the thing when you do Love Island is that loads of shit comes back out. Like, I saw so many clips of you doing like whatever throughout the years. Everyone's like, "This is Curtis when he did this," and it's like you in a pair of heels. Yeah.
Jokes.
We digress. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone at home for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. That's it. I'll see you later. Bye.
And there you go.